Fastball in for a strike. And this one is off and running. The pitch. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Brian Reynolds here. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Oh, 2 now. And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. Out. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. Here's the Pirates lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Two down, nobody on. And he pumps it a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill here today, Paul Skeens. What do we have on him?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
The wind of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. On the ground. And that's a fair ball.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Horner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time. And such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. That one missing inside.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And he chases that one. One down. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. And a good eye there. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Corner at third with 2 away. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That misses, and it's 2-1. 2 outs, and a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Line drive, base hit right field. And the Cubs score first. It's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Mike Tauchman. Gets the call, and that's strike 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Oh, 2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen measures 5 feet 10 inches, 37 years young. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And a ground ball to first, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's Joey Bart now. Right through there for a strike.
No balls. One strike.
And ball one. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Just missed. Fouled off. He was late. Got it by him for the K.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. This to third, Paredes. Zips it to first, 2 away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And he deals. Foul ball there. Ball one there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And now it's even up. The Pirates down by a run here at the top of the second. That one hammered center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Gets the call. And it's 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied 1-1. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
The first baseman, Michael Busch.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That one a little bit high. 1-0.
1-0.
slider just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
The 2-2. Got him swinging.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Dansby Swanson stands in. That's in there, and that is strike one. Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The shortstop takes the ball. Tied up here in the early going. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Yeah, that's outside. Ball one. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Righty delivers. Right through there for a strike. One, two now. Swings and misses. The big righty strikes out the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, number 28. And a pitch. Strike of the outside corner. 0-1. Swings through that one. And here it comes. And takes low for ball one.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside. Left field, way back there. That one back. Into the bleachers and gone. And the Pirates take the lead. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is fouled back.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Brian Reynolds getting ready to hit. Fouled off left side. Popped up. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Cannonball coming. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Here comes a pitch. And there's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Went down on strikes his first time through. Way upstairs. Ball 1. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. Fought off foul. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The Cubbies trailing by a run here in the last half of the third. Wouldn't chase that time.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Goes down looking.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Ball, no strike. No,
just missed. In for a strike. Now 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Bounced out to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. And they trail it here 2-1. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Andrew McCutchen. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. That one ripped. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. This is Joey Bart. Struck out swinging his first time. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. And there's a ball. McCutchen at second with nobody out. Up the middle to first. Out. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Gonzalez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Swings through that one. 0-1. And the pitch.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. Kicks and fires. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Skeens back to work.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Kicks and deals. Outside low, and it's 2-2. And that's a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. And he walked him.
First base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Paredes, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Now back, the designated hitter, Mike.
Now it's the DH, Mike Tauchman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Runner at second, 2 down.
1-2.
In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We go to the top of the fifth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
As the lefty gets to work.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ squeezes it. One up, one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Next is the speedy first baseman. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Two balls, no strikes to count. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa now at the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Kiner-Falefa goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. On the ground, right side, Horner tosses to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs 1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-0. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That one missed.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Shota Imanaga.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one, does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa leading things off and takes a strike. This one popped up. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
The 0-1. And there's the strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2. One out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. That one just misses. 2-2. Good eye in that spot. That one drilled left field and foul ball. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count off as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the mound for the Pirates, Paul Skeens.
big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Ball one low. Right through there for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he picks it up in foul territory. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And the righty deals. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike three on a fastball up in the zone. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And that one clips the corner. Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a gold glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan. The 1-1. That one at triple digits. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. It's in and out of his glove. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and he might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Man at first, Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit, the Happ Daddy. There's a strike. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. One left for the Cubs. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Andrew McCutchen. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Fastball for a strike. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's a little bit low. The wind to kick the pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. Liner, base hit. Here's Joey Bart now. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first two pitches. Down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. McCutchen on the move. In the air, center field. Bellinger makes the grab. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1.
One strike.
That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Two outs. McCutchen on the move. Pitches low. Knocks it down.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
McCutchen at second with 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So one left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Isaac Paredes now.
For the Cubs, the third baseman.
Skeens back to work. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Slapped foul. The wind and the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Mike Tauchman. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Michael Bush in the box with one away as he takes ball one. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Batting in, the shortstop,
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Now move to first. Bush back on a dive. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Not even close there. Now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Righty delivers. Close one, doesn't get the call. Full count now. Miguel Amaya in the on-deck circle. Three-two. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So 2 on with 2 away. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Called strike right there. The Cubs looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Here at Wrigley Field, here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The pitch. Hayes, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And the pitch. Bounce to the right side. Bush takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting up, the first baseman, Billy Cook.
Now it's the rookie first baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bellinger makes the grab, and that quickly 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. In the air, left side. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now, Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico.
The right-hander back to work. That one at triple digits.
No ball. One strike.
On the ground, right side. Gonzalez. One up, one down.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the ground, right side. Gonzalez throws to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next to the Cubs, the right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. And we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Down the number 2 hitter, Ryan Reynolds. Shota back to work. Pulls that one foul. Bounce to the left side. Slings to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 1 out, nobody on. Andrew McCutchen will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And now the lefty. The punch out there. That's out number 2.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Bart stands in now and watches strike one.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 0-2. Out towards right center field. Bellinger sizing it up. Brings it in. And that'll do it. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. And the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, Ian Happ up to hit. And the right-hander back to work. Strike on the inside corner.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Paredes in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And caught on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
And up next for Chicago, Mike Tauchman. He swings and fouls one off. The Cubbies still looking for their first hit in this one. There's the strike. And now 1-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Touches down. That's a hit. Throws to second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Michael Busch digs in now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 2. 2-0.
On the corner for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And another ball. Dansby Swanson to bat next. On the ground to short, Connor Falefa. And that is that. Cubs leave one, and it remains 1-0. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Here comes a pitch. Rips one to right, and it goes just foul. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And here it comes. Into center. That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
De La Cruz in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Runner at first with no outs here. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That's too low.
And that one missing low.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a pitch. That one's in there. They're down 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And he deals. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and fires. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. Kicks and deals. To third, Paredes. Steps on third for 1. How about that double play?
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
And now the first baseman, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throws to second. The tag, and he's out. But a run does score on the error. But they push across 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and nobody left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Dansby Swanson. The wind of the pitch. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Here's the 0-1. On the ground to third. The throw to second is offline.
Number 2, second baseman,
So the lineup flips over. Here's Nico Horner. And that one fouled off. Swanson over at second. Amaya on at first with nobody out. And a pitch. Ground ball, could be two. Connor Falefa. Off balance feed, there's one. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Bellinger up to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And a pitch. That's out to center field. Sizing this one up. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And a 2-1 ball game now.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Foul ball there. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Right-hander kick steals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs 1. Top 6, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. As the lefty gets to work. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Kiner Falefa goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. And now the count is even. Fouled off down the right side. Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Ryan Reynolds here. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now around second, going for third. In there safely.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And here is O'Neal Cruz. He went deep back in the fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Bogey, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball. No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the dirt, full count, 3-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen, 1 for 2. Hard hit to third. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. So 1 hit is all they get. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs 1. Back here at the friendly confines. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. The wind of the pitch. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The wind to kick the pitch. Got him swinging. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
The third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Ball.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is inside.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one finds the zone. And now 3-1. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And next is the designated hitter, Mike Tauchman. Fouled off. He was late. Righty to the plate. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Paredes into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes a nice running catch. Out number 2.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Paredes stands at second with 2 gone. That's towards center. Cruz moving under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That is the inning. One left for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. We go to the top of the 7th. This is Joey Bart. So right-handed slugger at the plate. Chris, you surprised that the lefty is still in there?
Extremely. I mean, you've got arms down in the bullpen, and there's somebody down there that can match up, try to get out of this jam. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Hit on the ground to the right side. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shota Imanaga is done, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Keegan Thompson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. And that's in for a strike. Oh, 1 down.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
He goes down looking.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
De La Cruz in the box again, takes the strike. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger sizes this one up. He makes the grab, 2 away down. Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, but one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the top half of inning number 7. And another ball. Number 28 waits on deck. The pitch. That one 95 to finish him off. Pirates lead 1. They lead it 2-1. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate. Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Action in the pen down there. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Stratton warming up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's under it. Brings it in, and a couple of quick outs.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Had a good eye there. right through there for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Gets a piece and stays alive. And it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Cruz makes the catch, inning over. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, number 28. Here comes a pitch. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And ball 1.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Wouldn't chase that time. Hard hit left side. Whips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the coach.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Way inside, gets out of the way.
1 ball, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Reynolds stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And here it comes. That's a strike. Kiner-Falefa over at second, 1 down. Bounce to third. Jumps, throws, on target. He got him. Nice play. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
At the belt and fires. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Got it by him for the K. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Colin Holderman.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's in there. And that's strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Left-hand batter waits. Up and in, and it's 1-2. And another ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 2-2 on the way. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now, Seiya Suzuki. Ball 1, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. Ian Happ waiting to hit for the Cubs. outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Check on the runner. Suzuki dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Righty delivers. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Man at first, 1 away.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he deals. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Kicks and deals. And that's downstairs and outside. Isaac Paredes on deck for the Cubs. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, left field. Makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman.
Hunter Stratton takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. Cubs leave 1, and our score remains 2-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yency Almonte.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 1 for 3. The pitch. Outside low. 1-0. Almonte, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And another ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Suzuki puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher,
Joey Bart, the next Pirate to hit. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Moving in the Cubs bullpen, Nate Pearson up and throwing. Smiley, a left-hander, also throwing. And another ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That's off the mark. 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Kicks and fires. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Now batting. The
Nick
second baseman,
Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Gonzalez.
That one's in there. 0-1.
No ball.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ball one there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone now.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Brian De La Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Top of the zone for a called strike. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Bart off of first with 2 away. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Pittsburgh as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 45. Aroldis Chapman.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Mike Tauchman. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with 1 swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
One-run game, bottom 9. Clips the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Left-hand hitter waits. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. And a foul ball. Chapman now 1-run game upstairs. Off the mark there. Full count now. Michael Busch up next. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
.99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So up next, Michael Bush. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
The pitch. Just off the inside edge.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. Dansby Swanson waiting for a turn at the plate. A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Substitution now at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Pete Crow Armstrong. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
On the ground to the left. Dive, and he's got it. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the 9th inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya, trying to deliver as the hero. There's a strike. So the tying run at second. The Cubs down to their final strike. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Cubs,